This is Miss Beautyphile, and today we're going to learn how to make a basic lotion. Now I know you're thinking lotion is pretty darn complicated. Well, I want to show you that with a little kitchen chemistry know-how and 5 simple ingredients, it's pretty easy to do. Most lotions are just oil, water, emulsifier, preservative, and additive. But before we can get started, we need to make sure our kitchen is clean. Nobody wants cookie crumbs, cat hair, or anything else in the lotion that you gave them. So grab a bottle of 70% isopropyl alcohol and clean surfaces, jars, bowls, mixers, and anything else that comes in contact with the lotion. I like to be super sterile and use latex gloves. Exam, anyone? The interesting thing about lotions is that they're emulsions. That's a combination of 2 ingredients that ordinarily wouldn't mix. In this recipe, our adversaries are oil and water. These 2 are in a constant catfight. Because of their relationship issues, we have to measure them out separately into different groups or phases. Alright, now it's time to measure out the ingredients. So grab a hold of a scale, turn it on, set it to 0, and set it to grams. We're going to start by measuring out 560 grams of distilled water. Yes, I know. Tap water is free and it is good enough to drink, but there are minerals found in tap water that could react with the ingredients in your lotion and produce unexpected results. Next, we're going to measure out the oil. You'll need 180 grams. You don't have to get fancy here. You can use the olive oil in your kitchen or the mineral oil in your bathroom. Today, I'm using rice bran oil, but there are other cheap and easy to find oils like fractionated coconut, sunflower, and safflower oil. Next, we're going to measure out the emulsifier. This will end the rivalry between water and oil. The way an emulsifier works is it grabs a molecule of water and a molecule of oil and holds it together until it produces a nice, creamy blend. The emulsifier is a combination of cetyl alcohol, polysorbates, and stearates, and it comes in names like emulsifying wax NF and Polawax, like you see here. Lastly, we're going to measure out the preservatives and the additives. We're going to need about 8 grams of each. For preservatives, their job is to help kick microbe butt. We don't want any fungus, mold, or bacteria growing in our lotion. For my preservative, I'm using Liquid Germal Plus. The additives, on the other hand, well, they're all about the sensory experience. So they're going to impact the look, feel, and smell of your lotion. For my additive, I'm using Midnight Jasmine. So now we've measured out all the ingredients, but there's one more step. The emulsifier is oil soluble, which means it dissolves in oil. So we're going to take our oil measuring cup and add the emulsifier into it. Great, now we can move on over to the stove. Now we enter the heat and hold phase. We're going to take our Pyrex measuring cups with the oil and the water, and we're going to place it inside a water bath, where we heat and hold it at 155 degrees for 20 minutes. I'm just going to throw these thermometers in here. The indirect heat from the water bath will allow us to control the temperature by bringing it up slowly and gently. Why do we heat and hold our ingredients? Well, we want to make sure that we kill the microbes, melt the solid emulsifier, and encourage emulsification, which will bring about our final product. Alright, ladies and gents, this is where the magic happens. We're going to take our oil and water, and we're going to pour them together, and you're going to get emulsification. This is the start of a beautiful cream. Now what we're going to do is we're going to mix it for 3 to 5 minutes, and then we're going to let it cool to a temperature below 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so you've mixed your ingredients, and you see the lotion start to thicken, and you probably think you're done. Hold off, not yet. Adding preservatives are a must. Remember, lotion has water, and water has microbes, and who wants that? Also, preservatives are heat sensitive, so you need to make sure that temperature is below 110 before you add them. Skip out on the preservatives, and you're going to find in 3 to 5 days, you're going to have something that looks like Swamp Thing. Ugh. Let's get those preservatives in. No Swamp Thing here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to mix it for another 30 seconds until the preservative is well incorporated into the mixture. Now, if you want to add personality to your lotion, this is where you do it. You could add color, fragrance, and even sparkly bits to your lotion. My one word of advice to you is don't overdo it. Nobody wants to be that girl in the elevator or shimmer so brightly you blind your friends. Whatever you choose to add, just make sure you mix it for an additional 30 seconds. So now you completed your lotion, and it's time to package it. I like to use these half-pint jars by Ball because they're short and compact, just like me. You're gonna scoop out the mixture, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna pour it into the jar. Now grab a cap, tighten it up, and voila, we have lotion. The coolest thing about these ingredients is that they're in every single lotion, from the homemade do-it-yourselfer to the more familiar store-bought products. Not only did you learn how to make lotion, but now when you look at the label, you'll say, I know that ingredient, and that one, and that one. How awesome is that? Want to make this lotion for yourself? Of course you do. Head on over to the msbeautyphile website where you can get a recipe card with ingredients and equipment. Also, my website is full of articles and videos where you can geek out on the science of beauty. If you like this video, show us your thumbs. Be sure to share it with friends and don't forget to subscribe. This is Ms. Beautyphile signing out.